Well, you remember the great Hungarian side of the 50s. How do you think your side would fare against them?
Oh, that was a fantastic team. I was at the game when they beat Scotland 4-2 at Hampden. I think it was 53. They beat Scotland 4-2 at Hampden. The previous week they beat England 6-3 at Wembley. And the following summer they beat England 7-1 in Budapest and beat Scotland 3-1. So I think we were a better team. But it was an amazing team. It was fantastic. And it was a new way of. It was probably a new way of playing in the sense of what we used to talk about, with the change in the game round about in Scotland, particularly, maybe in England also. Round about 58, they went 4-4-2, but they were playing that one before that. But what they used to do is used to withdraw their striker, Hidikuti, into midfield, and their two inside forwards became the attackers, Puskas and Kostas. They were a fantastic team. I mean, you look at Puskas's record. I was at his memorial service in Budapest 2 or 3 years back. He scored, I think it was 92 goals in 94 games for Hungary. It's unbelievable. But a fantastic team. Bosic was the captain, I think he was. Or was it Puskas maybe? Fenivesi, Budanski. It was a fantastic team. So you compare that with United. Well, time will tell. But I think we've a very promising team. Maybe at the moment a bit more too cavalier at the moment, but they're young and they'll settle down.
And the second question, what's been the toughest time in your managerial career, and did you ever want to give it all up and do something else?
Well, I never thought about ever giving it up. When I set my apprenticeship as a toolmaker, I didn't ever want to go back to engineering, and that's why I made sure that I was going to do well as a manager. So, no, I've been perfectly happy with my lot since I started managing in 1974.
The toughest time of your career?
I think tough times come along periodically. You don't expect them sometimes, but they happen, and that's a sort of it's an issue that all managers have to face. You don't get in this job thinking it's going to be a bed of roses, and of course you deal with the situations as they come along, and you hope that your experience, and I can rely on my experience now. Back then, as a young manager, when I first started, then your instincts maybe taught you some things. Maybe you had an instinct of some things that were happening, and dealing with it is maybe different from the way I would deal with it now. And it's just all the way things sort of transpire in football. But they're not without its problems, but equally so, it's balanced out with the great moments you can have.